All right, Wednesday weight day. All right, standing up, your feet are rooted. Take a moment to just bring yourself to this space, your mat. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. As we stand here, just tune into your posture. Today, we're going to use our light weights for the smaller muscles around our shoulders, standing up, and we'll use the larger weights, the heavier weights, with those muscles we use more frequently, connecting it with some vinyasa flows. So we'll just start here. Inhale, bring the arms over your head, and then exhale, just let it go. Go again, reaching out and reaching up, and letting it go. And then this time, bring it all the way up. Just place those hands together. Give yourself a standing morning stretch. So just kind of wiggle your way up a little taller. Yeah, feels good. And then begin to tip over to one side. As you tip over, draw the belly in, protect that lower back, and then slowly come up and move right over to the other side. Perfect. And then slowly returning to center, let those hands go and bow forward. Hang for just a moment as you kind of bend one knee and then the other. And then slowly roll up, no weights yet. Come all the way up, roll the shoulders up, press them back. One more time, roll them up and press them back. Let's take our feet a little bit wider. Toes face out, bring the arms straight out to the side. Bending the knees, let's just give a gentle squat and lift, and a squat and lift, and a squat and lift, and a squat and lift. We'll add a side bend, taking it over to the right, over to the left, over to the right, and over to the left. And then hold it nice and deep and pulse it for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4 and 3, 2, and hold. Float the arms right back out, gentle lunges side to side, just heating everything up. Just move side to side, keeping your posture in check. Perfect. One more time. Coming right back to the center. Turn the toes to face the front and bring the arms behind the back. Rolling the shoulders back, breathe in, pull the arms away from your body. Exhale, bow forward. And then releasing the hands all the way to the floor, plus the mat away from you. Now's a good time to start to reach for those weights. But before we take them up, take one hand and lift it to the sky. Just a nice easy twist. And then put it down and switch sides, just twisting. Remember, spiral twist starting at the lower back and working your way up. Perfect. And then coming back to the center, reach for your weights and roll to stand all the way up. Let's heat up that upper body first. Let's take the weights over your head. Take that warrior 2 to the right. Back it right up and back to the right and back it up to the right and back it up. One more time. Good. Now pull the elbows straight down. Bend and press. Bend and press. Bend and press, and bend and press. This time pull down, now pull in and open, in and open, in and open. One more time. Push all the way up and bring everything back down. Breathe in, breathe out. Same thing to the other side. Inhale, arms reach up. Warrior 2 to the left-hand side. Back it up. Again. 2 more. You'll begin to feel that heat in those arms. This time, pick it up and pull down. Pull down, press up for 2, and for 3, and for 4. Pull down and then pull in for 4, for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Push all the way up, turn the toe to face the front, and bring the arms all the way down. Well done. Bring those feet into center. All right, first set for those shoulders. Let's go ahead and lift those weights straight up to center, right chest height, and then open them up. Bring them back in and put them down. Lift them up, open wide, bring them in and put them down. Lift them up, out to the side, bring them in and put them down, and bring them up, out to the side. Already feeling this. We have 4 more. Lift up, pull out, pull in, press down, lift up, go wide, back together and down. 2 more. Lift up, go wide, bring them in and take them down. And last time, bring them up, pull them out, bring them in and let them rest. Take a moment, breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. Now push the weights out to the side. Keeping the arms at this height, just curl in and open. Now flip the palms down and then up. Pull in and open. Flip the palms down and lift up. Pull in and open. Flip them and lift them. Pull them in and out. And flip and lift. 4 more. Here's 1. Always remember, this is your practice, you guys. If it gets to be too much on these small muscles, leave it, drop it, take a rest. 2 more. Take it out. This is a tough one. You can do these even without the weights. And out and in and out and in. Pull the arms all the way down. Already feeling that. Take a moment, breathe in and breathe out. Perfect. All right, so we're going to have a seat. So this time we're just going to sit down like a chair pose with our body hovering forward. We're going to pull our weights down behind us. So squeeze the shoulder blades and now just press up for 8 and down, 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stand tall. Breathe in, woo, and breathe out. Bending the knees back into that gentle chair pose. Just bring the arms behind you. And this time we're going to just pulse up and down. Let's go 1, 2 now together and open. And 1, 2 together and open. 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 1, 2 together. One more time. Press 2, tap and open and stand up tall. Good job. We'll repeat that so we get 2 sets. So bend the knees, bring the weights to your shoulders, pull the arms down, and now just press up for 8 and for 7 and for 6 and for 5 and for 4 and for 3 and for 2 and for 1. Bring the weights down, breathe in. Oh, big sigh out. Sit down again. Put the weights behind you, roll the shoulders back, pulse 2, and then tap and open. 1, 2, tap, open. 1, 2, tap, open. 1, 2, and tap and open. 1, 2, and tap. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, tap, open. 1, 2, tap and open. 1, 2, and tap and open. Last time, 1, 2, and tap and open. Stand up nice and tall. Well done. Take those feet a little bit wider. Bring the weights right into those little W's here. So we're going to press out and in and out and up. Down, pull in and press, release. Push and pull and press, lift up, down, pull in and press, pull it in. And down, out, up, down, go again. Just out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, and out, and up, and down. 4 more. So just press away, pull up, release, pull in, press and lift, down, and last one, press, release, and pull it in and let it go. Whoa. All right, take those feet out wide. Let's take our original motion and put it all together. Inhale, arms reach up. Warrior two to the right. Back it up, goal post arms. Pull them in, open them wide, press them all the way up, and turn to the other side. All the way up, warrior two. Back it up, pull the arms down. Pull the arms in and open, push them all the way up. One more time, each way. All the way up, and warrior two. Back it up, goal post arms. Pull them in and open, press all the way up, and all the way back down. Lift them up, warrior two, back it up, pull them down, pull them in, open them up, all the way up, and all the way down, fall forward. Take this moment to just soften the elbows and let your body take a rest. Maybe bend the elbows a little bit, the knees a little bit. Take out the head. Let your shoulders rest. Perfect. Slowly roll yourself right back up and bring those feet back in. We are closing in on our sets. So we're going to open our palms and lift them up to the center. Circle them out to the side and in for 2, and for 3, and for 4, and for 5, and for 6, and for 7, and for 8, reverse, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bring them all the way down. Find a chair pose. So sit down nice and deep, pulling the seat back, shoulders back this time rather than hinging forward. Find your proper chair. Pull the knees back and away from your toes. Well done. Lifting the right heel right off the floor. Pulse down for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold nice and low. Now take that right leg and just kick it out. Put your knees to touch. Hold right here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Lift the knee. Hold right here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Send it back. Push, push, push. Allow the body to hinge forward. Let the arms just hang freely. Hold right here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly stand back up. Bring the knee back in the front right here and hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Then the knee kick out and hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring the toe to the floor. Pulse 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Rise up and release. Holy Moses. That was a challenging balance set. We have another side. Let's find your chair pose once again. Good. Now we're going to pick up the left heel. Let's start with our pulse. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Stay low. Extend that left leg out and put the knees together. Flex your foot for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Lift the knee and hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Send it back. Keep hinging forward and let the arms just hang down. Hold 5, hold 4, hold 3, hold 2, hold 1. Begin to stand, bringing the knee back to front. Touch down if you need to. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Bend the knee kick. Knee to knee for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Toe touches, ball of foot touch down and pulls for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Stand up nice and tall and place those feet down. Well done. Whew. Bring the weights to the front. Knuckles are facing forward. We're gonna bring the arms straight to the front and open the palms up and down and lower them. Go again. Lift them up, flip and close and put them down. Lift them straight up, flip them and put them down. Lift them up, flip, put them down. Good job. Lift, flip, flip, put down. And lift, flip, flip, put down. And lift, flip, flip. We're on 2 more. Just lift, flip, flip, push down, and 1 more time. Lift, flip, flip, push down. Beautiful. All right. Taking those feet out as wide as your hips. Let's bring our weights to the front. Hold an imaginary ball. Now open up and close. Open and close. Open and close. And open and close. For 4, for 3, and for 2, and then for 1, lower them down. Perfect. Bringing the arms to goalpost arms. Drop the weights straight down, parallel with the floor, and lift them. Drop them and lift them. Drop them, rotator cuff. Bothers your rotators, those tight little muscles and their small little muscles. Alternate, or maybe ditch the weights. Good job. 2 more. And 1 more. And then bring them down and take a rest. 1 more of those, and then we're done with these light weights for now. So let's take that weight out to the side, hold that imaginary, soften those knees, open and close for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Lower them down, take a moment, and then bring them up to those goalpost arms and flip and lift for 8, and for 7, and for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Pull them straight down and release them all the way. Take a nice wide stance. Keep the weights in your hands. Bring the arms over your head. And then just halfway down, turning the right toe out, slowly glide into triangle pose, placing the head of this lower weight right down on the floor. Just use it to lift the floor up a little bit like we use a brick, and just find that space. Good. Now let's take that top arm and slowly lower it. Pull it to your shoulder. 1 more time, and lift it up. Let's go again. Lower, slow, pull for 2. And lift it up. Lower it slow, pull for 2, and then lift it up. Lower it down, pull for 2, and lift it up. Lower it down, pull for 2, and lift it up. And lower it down, pull for 2, and lift it up. Lower it down, pull for 2, and lift it up. Final 1, lower it down, pull for 2, and lift it up. And this time simply lower it down. Place the head of the weight on the floor and straddle this right foot with your weights. Square the hips by taking your back foot, stepping it out to the side and in. Take a moment to really feel a nice hamstring stretch. And we're going to use this to bend our knee and walk our weight forward, and then pull that back leg up off the floor. Now touch it down to the floor for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then lift it up and hold it. Half moon pose, so you can ditch the weight or take it with you as you lift to a balancing half moon pose. Beautiful. Bring the weight back down. Bend the front knee, step back with the weights and touch back down. Slowly just rise to center and turn yourself to front. Now let's turn the opposite way. Bring the weights out wide and slowly shift forward and then down to triangle pose. lower weight touches the floor, upper weight just really reaches up. Let's lower it down, pull for 2. Here's 1, 2, lift it. And bring it down, pull for 2. And lift it. Drop it down, pull for 2, and lift it. And drop it down, pull for 2, and lift it. 4 more, take it down, pull for 2, and lift it up. Drop it down slow, pull for 2, and lift it up. Drop it down slow, pull for 2, and lift it up. Last time, lower slow, pull for 2, and lift it up. And this time, lower it all the way down and transition into straddling that front foot and stepping your back foot out to the side and in. Take a moment to feel the hip square and a nice stretch of those hamstrings. Perfect. Now bending the front knee, walk forward with the weights and lift the back leg right off the floor. Hip height, point the toe, tap down and up for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then we'll hold it up and we'll take our half moon pose. So leave the weight on the floor or take it with you as you come into a balancing half moon pose. Do the best you can. Perfect. A little challenging with a hand on the weight. And then bringing it back down slow. Walk your weights back as you bend the knee. Come back to center, stand, and return yourself to center. Well done. Turning the toes way out. Push down with the center, in the center with the hips. Rather than hinge forward, imagine you are pressing against an imaginary wall behind you. Walk those heels in a little bit more. Well done. Lower the weights. Now pull them to your shoulder. Pull them to your chin and down, and chin and down, chin and down, and chin and down. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. This time, pull them up. As you lower them, straighten the legs and pull for 8, and for 7, and for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and hold the legs, place the weights on top and pulse for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Let's rise and stand. Turning the toes forward, slowly bow forward. Bringing the heads of the weights to the floor below you. Perfect. Just breathe. Flat back. One more time. Perfect. Releasing your weights to the mat. Slowly lift to rise. And then step yourself to the small end of your mat. Now, as we prepare here, those heavier weights should be accessible to you. So standing up, let's take a couple sun salutations. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale, long spine, half fold. Exhale, fold back down. Soften the knees, root and rise. And bring hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. This time, place the hands down, step back to a plank pose. Hold your plank pose for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, low plank, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, lower the hips, release the toes. Sphinx pose, pull in and lift the heart, gaze forward, and then begin to push the floor away from you as you come into cobra here. Pull the shoulders down and back. You've got this. And then drop all the way down. Let's pull the hands back to your chest and then lift all the way up. Hips come off the floor this time. Check the toes underneath you, lift up, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, drift to plank. Exhale, low plank. Lower the hips down. Bring the hands to the chest and press up, down dog. Once again, inhale, drift forward. Drop to low plank. Lower the belly. Place the hands next to your chest and lift all the way up. And then down dog. Stay in down dog, breathe in. Breathe out. Looking to the front of your mat, step forward. Rise halfway. Fold back down. Soften the knees, root to rise. And hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step back to plank. One breath in plank. Exhale, low plank. One breath in low plank. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Step forward to the front of your mat. Rise halfway. Refold. Bend the knees, chair pose. Hands to heart, bow forward. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, step back to plank. One breath in plank. Exhale, low plank. One breath in low plank. Exhale, lower the belly. Inhale, lift to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward, spin the back heel. Warrior one. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands touch down, step back to plank pose. One breath in plank. Exhale, low plank. One breath in low plank. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, lift to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Bend the heel, rise, warrior one. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands touch down. Step back to plank, one breath in plank. Exhale, low plank. One breath in low plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, transition to cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step forward to the front of your mat. Rise halfway. Fold back down, bending the knees, chair pose. And hands to heart center. Take a breath as you exhale, dip a little deeper, and then twist to the right hand side. Inhale, chair pose, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart, go low. One breath here, exhale, twist left. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, rise to stand. And then slowly, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold. All right. Reach for your heavier weights. Step your left foot back to high lunge. Bend the knee and then slowly lift. Well done. All right. So we'll do our bicep dips. And then we'll take that vinyasa again. So find a comfortable position here. Open your weights and dip and curl. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. We have 8 more. So stay in control, down and up and down and up. Curling and lifting. And 4 more. 4, 4. 4, 3. And for 2. And for 1. Reach forward, put the weights down. Step back to plank. 1 breath in plank. Exhale, lower, low plank. 1 breath in low plank. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale to full cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Perfect. This time, bring the left foot forward. Reach for those weights. Rise back to stand. Find your balance in this high crescent lunge. Repeating the sequence, dip down and curl. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and for 1, 8 more. Here's 8, here's 7, here's 6, here's 5, here's 4, here's 3, and here's 2, and for 1. Hinge forward and put the weights down. Step back to tall plank. 1 breath in tall plank. Exhale, drop down to low. 1 breath in low plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, press to cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Beautiful. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half fold. Step back to plank. 1 breath in plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, we're here. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Rise to warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. 1 breath in plank. Exhale, drop down. 1 breath in low plank. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot comes forward. Bending the back heel, rise to warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands touch down. Step back to plank. 1 breath in plank. Exhale, low plank. 1 breath in low plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Take a moment. I think we deserve this moment. So sit back towards those heels. Breathe. Let your body rest. I know I am a huffing and a puffing. Just enjoy it. Slowly shift forward to tabletop position. We're going to open our gate so you can see your device. So just turn either way. First one is so you can see. Reach for one of your lighter weights. As you open your gate, lift the arm up and place the hand down. Good. Now bringing the weight towards the leg as you lift it. For 1, for 2. You do not need the weight. This is just too much. And we have 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And then here's 1. And lower the weight all the way back down. And rotate yourself back to center. So taking the weight in your right hand or your opposite hand, turn yourself the opposite way. Lifting the arm up, rooting to the mat, lift the leg and push the arm towards the leg. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, and for 2, and then for 1. Rotate back around to tabletop position. Leaving the hands on the mat now. Let's take our cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly and lift the heart. Exhale, draw the navel in and roll the spine to the sky. Inhale, drop and lift. Exhale, roll the spine right to the sky. 2 more. Inhale, drop and lift. And exhale, roll the spine. And then inhale, drop and lift. And exhale, roll the spine. Coming back to center, open your gate. Once again, no weights this time towards your device. And lift the arm up. Dropping the arm towards the ear now, bring the knee and the elbow to center for 1. And press for 2. And press. Here's 3. and press. Here's 4, and press. Here's 5, and press. Here's 6, and press. Here's 7, and press. One more, and hold. Lower the arm to the mat and pivot yourself around. Other side, just rotate immediately to the other side, lifting the arm and bringing it near your ear. Elbow knee for 8, and for 7, and for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Lower the hand back down and pivot yourself around. Well done. Realigning our spine, extend the left leg behind you and extend the right arm out in front. Keep your gaze down and just draw the belly in. Hold right here. Switch sides. This is just a static hold. Reaching in both directions. And then place it down. Take the knees super wide this time and find your child's pose again. Lifting the arms way out in front of you, press your chest towards the floor and bow down. Perfect. All right, slowly come back up, just moments of rest. Bring the knees to face forward. We'll work our glutes a bit here. So take a weight, either weight. I'm opting for the heavier because it's about a 5-pound and it's something I can handle. We're going to place that weight behind our right knee. Remember, you can use your light weights or absolutely zero weights. Dropping your forearms to the floor to help protect our lower back, to keep that movement of the lower back out of this. Lift the leg up and squeeze the weight to make sure you have it. And now just an easy lift and lower for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. This time we'll lift it and cross it over. So lift and cross, and lift and cross, and lift and cross, and lift and cross, lift and cross, lift and cross, lift and cross. Let's put those two movements together. Lift and lower, lift and cross, lift and lower, and lift and cross, lift and lower, and lift and cross, and lift and lower, and lift and cross. 4 more. Lift and lower, lift and cross, lift and lower, lift and cross. 2 more. Lift and lower, and lift and cross. 1 more. Lift and lower, and pulse it up. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and bring it in. Put it down. Walk to your hands and remove that weight. Perfect. I want you to kick your feet to the right, bring your seat down, and bring your feet in front of you. Taking the right leg we just worked, cross it over, bringing the hands behind you. Scoot your heels and your bum close together. Now that top leg, I want you to just push it away from you. Flex your foot. Feel that deep stretch. The seated pigeon pose. For those of you who have a hard time in pigeon, today we're just changing it up for the stretch. Perfect. Whew. If you want, start to lift your seat a little off of the floor and push your knee towards the floor. That's an option. And then release. Extend the lower leg all the way out and place this right foot inside your inner thigh. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky, and exhale, let the body fall forward. Taking your hands to your foot, your ankle, your calf, or even your mat and grip it. Inhale, push the heart forward and walk the seat back a little longer. And then just begin to lower your chin towards your shin. Beautiful. Fantastic. And take the right arm and just reach it forward. Over your head it goes. As it touches the floor behind you, lift your body off the floor and press and open. And now here's a little transition. Bring that top hand down to the floor, pick up that right knee and turn around. So now you are facing the opposite direction. Grab your weight, place it underneath the left knee. Dropping your forearms all the way down. Lift the knee up and let us begin. Down and up, down and up, down and up, and down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, and now up and cross over. So lift up and cross, lift up and cross, lift up and cross, lift up and cross. 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And let's put those together. So lift and lower, lift and cross, lift and lower, and lift and cross, lift and lower, and lift and cross, lift and lower, and lift and cross. 4 more. Here's 4. Yes. Here's 3. And cross. And here's 2. And cross 1 more time. Right up to pulses right here. Press 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower it down. Fantastic. Bring your hands to the mat and ditch your weight. All right, we're going to go ahead and just shift our knees, our feet towards that left side and bring our feet to the front. Crossing the left leg now in front over the right. Bring your hands behind you and walk your bum and your heels towards each other. Once your posture is upright and you're pressing forward, flex that foot and push that knee away from you. Super deep stretch. Good. That feels really good. If you want, you can lift the seat up. That's just an option. If you lift it up, you press the knee down. And then finding your way into our Janu Shavasana, extend the lower leg, bring that left foot inside of that right thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up, exhale, bow forward. Reach wherever you can. Inhale, heart forward, seat back. Exhale, chin moves towards shin. Fantastic. Reaching your left foot, hand forward, sweep it over your head as it touches down. Just lift and take that side stretch. And then from here, keep that top hand moving down as you just lift and pivot your knee back to the center. Well done. Back it up to the knees and bring your right foot forward. Bringing the hands right to the top of your thigh, glide forward and pull back. Breathe in, exhale, glide forward. Inhale, back it up, exhale, glide. Inhale up and then glide and hold, opening up and stretching this big long quadricep muscle right into that hip flexor. Take your left hand, spread the fingers wide and place your hand on the floor. Taking your back toe, tuck the toe under, lift the knee up. Stay here as you push your hips just a little bit lower. Keeping your right hand on your thigh, rotate from the lower back like a spiraling staircase, turn towards your right leg. Once you've turned all you can, float the arm up. Beautiful. Bringing the hand down, take your back foot, step it in, and straighten out the front leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fantastic. Bending the front knee, transition yourself to down dog. And then lower the knees back to the mat. Back it up and bring your left foot forward this time. Hand on your thigh, breathe in. Exhale, glide forward. Inhale, back it up. Exhale, move forward. Inhale, back it up and move forward. And inhale, back it up and stay forward right here. Fantastic. Taking your right hand, bring it to the mat. Keep your left hand right on top of that thigh. Tuck your back toe, pull the knee off the floor, and allow the weight to descend towards your mat a little bit more. And then begin to rotate your body, spiraling from the lower back up, turning towards that left leg. Once you've reached your limit, float the arm up. Hold right here. Bringing the hand back down, take your back foot, step it in and out, and then just straighten the front leg. Nice pyramid pose. And then from here, just step forward. Your feet are wide, turn the toes out and begin to squat low. Balasana. We are going to just use this as a transition to have a seat. So stay here a moment. If it doesn't work for you, make your way down to the mat. That's absolutely fine. My mat just shifts everywhere. All right, from your Malasana, just bring a hand behind you and make your way down. Grabbing one of your heavier weights, bring it to the front, and then slowly roll all the way to your back. Push the weight up to the sky, extend your legs long. All right, so where our hands are, our weight is right here over our chest is where you will start and where you will end your roll up and roll down. So inhale, roll up, lift the weight overhead, and then exhale, lower the weight chest height and begin to roll back down. And stop where you started. Inhale, roll up and lift. Exhale, lower and roll back. And stop. Inhale, roll up. So you're creating a scooping motion and bring it down and roll the spine back down. Roll up, scoop and lift, scoop and lift, and then bring it down and roll the spine back down. 4 more. Roll up and lift, scoop and roll back and stop. Roll up, scoop and lift, and then back down and stop. Roll up and reach, roll back. 2 more. Roll up and reach, roll back, and release, and then roll up and reach and roll back and release. Bend your elbows and just drop your weight down. Well done. Ditch the weight, bring it out to your side. Bring your arms by your side. We don't do this as often, a roll over. So we're going, if you need to support your lower back, you truly can put your hands underneath your hips a bit. Otherwise, connect your inner thighs, your knees, your heels, point your toes in a V-shaped position. So we're going to begin with an inhale, lifting the legs up, and then exhale, press up to a V. Tap your feet together and open, and then roll back down, bringing the heels back together, lower them all the way down. Let's go again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, V, tap and open. Roll back down slow, reconnect the heels and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press, close and open. Lower back down and reconnect your heels and put them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press, close and open. Lower back down and bring the heels together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push, close and open, and lower the legs back down. Inhale, lift, press, close and open, lower back down, and bring the heels back together. Inhale, lift, exhale, press, close and open, bring everything back down. 2 more, lift, push, close and open, lower slow, reconnect and bring them down. Last time, lift up, press, close and open, and then bring them all the way, reconnect and bring them down. Take a moment. Breathe in and breathe out. And bring both of your knees in towards your chest. Perfect. Lifting the head, the shoulders off of the floor. Keep the right one in and extend the left leg long. Take the breath. Exhale, pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch, and pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, and 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 pull. Bring the knees back to you and drop your head and shoulders down. Crisscross your ankles. Roll to a seated pose. Perfect. Grabbing one of your heavier weights, lift it all the way up to the sky and bring both hands to connect the top of the weight. So I'm holding it with a hand on the top head of the weight. Keep the arms squeezed in towards your head as you drop down and lift and 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 down and lift once more and bring the weight to center. Beautiful. Placing it off to the side, find your posture in this upright position and begin to move your heart forward. Start moving your fingertips out in front and just kind of crawl them forward. Once you think you've reached your limit, breathe in. Exhale, flatten the palms down and bow. Inhale, reaching the arms to the sky. We're going to turn to our right-hand side and take a twist. Inhale, seat space, get tall through the spine. Exhale, spiral into your twist. Perfect. Rotate yourself right back to the center. Check your foot. See what leg is in the front, because on our next round, the opposite will be in the front. Take a moment to take a boat pose. So just fall back, boat pose, your version of boat pose, where we'll simply hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Bend the knees and place that opposite leg in the front. Grab that weight once again and press it over your head, repeating. Squeeze the arms in, let's drop and lift for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Bring the weight to the center and release it down. Hands on the waist, find your posture, and then leading with your chest, move forward. Begin to crawl your fingertips forward as far as they will go without your seat leaving the mat. Once you've reached your limit, take that breath in and exhale, drop the palms and bow the head. And then inhale, bring the arms all the way up, and this time we'll take our twist to the left-hand side. So take a moment to find your posture and make that spine tall. Use your exhale to move into that twist, gazing past that back shoulder. Perfect. Returning to center. Slowly bring yourself into boat pose once again. Your version. Change it up or do the same thing. Hold 5, hold 4, hold 3, hold 2, hold 1. Bend the knees, take them with you as you roll back down. Extending the legs to the sky, reach for the calf of the right leg and lower the left to a hover. Engaging the core, pick the head, the shoulders up off the floor. Take a breath, exhale, pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, then switch. And pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, and 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 pull, pull. 2 more. Press, 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 press once more. And bring both legs up to the sky. Dropping the head down, reach for the side of your feet, pull the knees towards the floor. Happy baby pose. Well done. Bring the soles of the feet together and let those feet move to the floor. Supta Baddha Konasana. Baddha Konasana is this bound angle, this wide knee, feet together pose. Bringing the hands behind the head, just interlace the fingers and pull the elbows out. And lifting up from your chest and that upper abdominal, let's just pull straight up for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Go again. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8 more times for 8, and for 7, and for 6, and for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold it up, put the knees together. Inhale, bring the knees to center. Exhale, extend long. Inhale, pull, exhale, extend. Inhale, pull, exhale, extend. And inhale, pull, and 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. And here's 2. And then 1 more time. Bring your knees in once again and release. Feet to the floor, bridge pose. So tuck your shoulders under. You know how to prepare for this bridge now. So go ahead when you are ready. Let the top of your body just begin to float up. Just float. Let it go up slow. And once you kind of stall out, you feel you've met your limit. We need to create a little more space. So walk those shoulders in a tiny bit more. Move your heels in a little bit closer. And that gives you more space to float up a little higher. Pull the inner thighs towards each other, not the knees, the whole of the inner thighs. Feel the glutes squeeze, your heart open. Fantastic. And then soften the shoulders and let everything come back down. Well done. Bringing the right knee into you, just reach it for it, and then give it a couple really nice circles. The other leg could be bent or straightened, it doesn't matter. And then bringing it into center, straighten out the leg, bring it in and hold. Pull the toe down towards your knee. Press the toe up towards the sky. Circle the ankle and the other way. And then simply pull the leg out wide. And then we're going to bring it back to center and bend the knee. Pull that left foot knee up to meet it for a sleeping pigeon again. It's kind of not a seated pigeon, a sleeping pigeon. Rock and roll. And then finally, let's take that left foot, drop it down and push the right one all the way over it. Tuck the toe behind the ankle and eagle legs. And then find your eagle arms. Now note your right leg is on the top. So now your right arm is going to go on the outside. So bring it all the way around and connect. Take a breath as you exhale, bring everything to center. Let it go to center and let it go to center and let it go. One more time, pull it in and let it go. From here, release the arms out wide like goalpost arms, and then untuck the toe and let both of your knees just fall over to the right. You can unhook the legs if you're more comfortable with that twist, or keep them crisscrossed. It doesn't matter. Slowly come back to the center and place both feet down. Bring the left leg up. Reach for the calf and just pull it in towards you. Keeping your hips and seat grounded on the mat. Just pull it back as far as it can in that position and flex and point and circle and the other way. Perfect. And now press it out wide. Bringing it back up, bend the knee, pull it in towards you and take the sleeping pigeon on this side. And then lowering that right foot to the floor, crisscross these legs, hooking the toe behind the ankle, find eagle arms, bringing the left arm in front of the right. Breathe in, exhale, pull together. Inhale, open, exhale, pull in. Inhale, open, exhale, pull in. One more time and pull in, squeeze tight, and then release. Undo the arms, unhook the toe, uncross or not, tip over to the right. Perfect. Coming back to the center, uncross the legs, walk the legs out long. With the arms out wide, bring the right arm across your chest and pull it in gently. Good. And then just take the other arm across your chest and pull it in. Extend both arms over your head. Breathe in, exhale, tip to the right hand side. Inhale the center and exhale, tip to the left. Once more, come to the center with an inhale. Exhale, tip to the right, but this time step over to the right with your feet, placing the left one on top of the right, taking a big C stretch. Return to center, inhale. Exhale, tip left. Step your feet to the left. Right one on the top and take your C stretch on this side. And then slowly step back to the center. Lift the arms up and let them just ever so slowly float down to your side. And you'll surrender now to this final pose of stillness, your Shavasana. We worked really hard today, so this pose is really important. So just invest in your breath here. And let every exhale go somewhere within your body, your fingers, your toes, your hips, your shoulders. Keep your mind as quiet as you can. That if you have those thoughts that at this point in your practice are just barging into your mind, just let them come and let them go for a moment. You may address them in just a few moments. All right, you guys, it's time to bring the knees into your chest. Let's give it a little hug. And let them fall over to the side. And when you're ready, come up to easy pose, Sukhasana, easy pose. And once you're here, just bring the hands to the heart and close your eyes. Thank you very much for showing up this morning, for dedicating this time for your own wellness. Your body thanks you for it. Body gets stronger every time you come to that mat. I appreciate that, and You should applaud yourself for that discipline. So may the light within me honor that beautiful light within you. Namaste.
Namaste.